Lawmakers are furious, saying the findings are disgusting. The state dropped the ball and asking, where's the accountability?
We asked MDTA, are you doing it? In writing as of October, they stated no.
NTSB Chairwoman Jennifer Hamady is referring to this email chain obtained by 11 News Investigates, where the NTSB asked the agency whether it's conducted a vulnerability assessment of the Bay Bridge, and the answer was no. The MDTA issued a statement saying an assessment of the Bay Bridge was underway at the time the NTSB asked last fall. Late Friday afternoon, the MDTA clarified the statement, saying the evaluation began in the spring, but the consultant's work hadn't been provided to the agency, and that's why it wasn't shared with the NTSB.
I think the Transportation Authority really dropped the ball at this point.
Questions regarding the assessment are part of the NTSB investigation of the Francis Scott Key Bridge collapse. The NTSB reported that if the state did a risk assessment, they would have known it was vulnerable and could have taken steps to protect it.
Had they done that, the collapse could have been prevented.
I think we really need to find out from MDTA is why we didn't look at that and hold them accountable.
The NTSB investigation discovered the Key Bridge was almost 30 times above the acceptable risk. The Federal Transportation Safety Board says Maryland ignored the vulnerability assessment guidelines the state helped to write. They were established in 1991 and updated in 2009. The NTSB conducted its own assessment with the help of other federal agencies because MDTA could not provide the information.
That is absolutely disgusting to know that we've got thousands of people, Marylanders, driving over these bridges, and they're nonchalantly looking at, well, it's ongoing. I don't believe that. I believe that we need to be out there today.
The Senate president says he's confident MDTA will do the right thing.
I think it's a distraction and pretty frustrating to try and rehash history about how this accident happened. It happened because a ship malfunctioned and ran into the bridge.
MDTA officials declined to be interviewed. The agency in its email put the blame on the dolly, its owners and operators. Reporting from Annapolis, David Collins, WBAL TV 11 News.